Hey there, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and curious minds. Welcome back to MY Channel Coin Purchaser, where tiny coins can mean big money. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of modern American coins. But not just any coins. We're talking about the 2002 Liberty 1 dime and asterisk 2002 Lincoln pennies, the coins you may have seen 1,000 times, but asterisk never looked at closely enough. Because some of these coins, yes, the ones that might be hiding in your change jar, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars if you know what to look for. So sit tight, hit that like button, and let's uncover the secrets behind these unassuming little treasures. First, let's go back a bit. The Liberty dime is more commonly known as the asterisk Roosevelt dime, and it was first minted in 1946 in honor of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Before that, the dime featured the image of Lady Liberty, hence the term Liberty dime still sticks around. But don't get confused. By 2002, the dime you see is Roosevelt's profile, facing left, with the word Liberty etched clearly on the obverse side. The Roosevelt dime was designed by John R. Cynic, and it was meant to symbolize not only Roosevelt's leadership during World War II, but also his fight against polio, represented through the March of Dimes movement. Pretty powerful symbolism for such a small coin, right? Now, in 2002, the dime was still being produced in massive numbers. But here's the kicker: not every 2002 dime is created equal. The 2002 Roosevelt dime and the 2002 Lincoln penny may seem like everyday coins, but in the numismatic world, that's the fancy word for coin collecting. They hold some serious value under the right conditions. In fact, error coins and proof coins from this year can sell for way more than face value. We're talking $100, $500, or even over $1,000 in the right market. Let's break it down coin by coin. In 2002, the U.S. Mint struck these dimes at two main locations: Philadelphia, represented by a small P mint mark, and Denver, marked with a D. There were also proof dimes made in San Francisco asterisk, with the S mint mark. Proof coins are special. They're struck using a high-quality minting process that gives them a mirror-like finish, and they're usually sold in collector sets. So how do you know if your 2002 dime is valuable? Well, there are a few key things to look for. 1. Mint errors. These are mistakes made during production. Common and valuable errors include doubled dies where the design appears to be doubled. Off-center strikes where the image is misaligned. Missing clad layer where the outer layer of metal is gone, revealing a dull copper color underneath. Broad strikes which cause the coin to look stretched or oversized. 2. Proof coins. If you find a 2002 S Roosevelt dime in pristine condition with a sharp mirror-like background and frosted design, that's a proof. Some of these can fetch $20 to $100 depending on condition. 3. High-grade circulated coins asterisk. If you have a coin that looks absolutely perfect, even though it was meant for circulation, it could be graded as MS68 or higher. Coins like this are rare and can be worth serious cash to collectors who want the best of the best. The highest auction price ever recorded for a 2002 Roosevelt dime? Over $500 for a near-perfect MS69 graded coin. Now let's turn to the humble Lincoln penny from 2002, affectionately known by collectors as a penny or cent. These little copper-colored coins are everywhere, but the right one from 2002 can be a jackpot. Here's what you need to look for: mint marks. Again, look for coins from Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The San Francisco versions are proof coins and can be especially valuable. 2. Errors that can make you rich. Double die averse DDO. You'll see doubling in the word liberty, in God we trust, or even Lincoln's I doubt off-center strikes if part of the design is missing or cut off. That's an error that can be worth big bucks. Die cracks and cuds, small raised lines or blobs where metal shouldn't be. Those are error coins too, wrong planchet errors. Imagine a penny that was accidentally struck on a dime blank. Now that's rare and can be worth hundreds or more. 3. High-grade red coins. Collectors prize red-colored Lincoln cents that haven't toned or darkened with age. A 2002 penny graded as MS69 red by a grading service like PCGS or NGC? That's a coin that can fetch over $100 to $300 easily. There are even some ultra-rare specimens that have sold for nearly $1,000, so now you're probably thinking, I need to check my piggy bank ASAP. And yes, you should. But if you find a coin that looks special, here's what to do. Don't clean it. Cleaning coins actually reduces their value. Use a magnifying glass to check for errors and mint marks. Look up recent auction results or check PCGS and NGC population reports. Consider getting it graded by a professional grading company like PCGS, NGC, or Annex if it looks pristine or has an obvious error. Join coin forums or communities online to learn from other collectors and even share your finds. And most importantly, have fun with it. Coin collecting is like treasure hunting. Every coin tells a story, and some of those stories are worth way more than 10 cents. As of today, the market for rare and high-grade 2002 Liberty 1 dimes and Lincoln pennies is hot, especially for error coins. Here's a quick look at what some of these coins are going for in 2025:2002 P. Roosevelt dime MS68. Around $30 to $752,002 D. Roosevelt dime MS68. Around $40 to $802,002 S. Proof dime PR69 DCM. Up to $1,002,002 Lincoln cent MS69 red. Anywhere from $100 to $3,002,002 penny with double die, depending on severity. $50 to $500 major error coins. These can range from $250 to over $1,000 based on rarity and condition. Remember, coin values fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and condition. But one thing's for sure, these little coins can pack a punch. So the next time you're sifting through your pocket change or digging through that old coin jar, take a moment to look closer. You might be holding a tiny piece of American history, or a mini fortune in the palm of your hand. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2002 Liberty 1 dime and Lincoln pennies, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling us what coin you'd like us to explore next. And if you found any cool error coins lately, we want to hear about them. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep collecting, keep searching, and never underestimate the value of the change in your pocket. Subscribe, like, share new videos every week. My channel. If you love coins, hidden treasures, or just the thrill of turning pocket change into big money, you're going to love today's video. Because today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2005 Liberty 1 dime and the 2005 Lincoln penny. Yes, that's right. We're talking about coins that might be sitting unnoticed in your drawers, purses, or spare change jar, and they could be worth a whole lot more than you think. Some of these 2005 coins are fetching hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for, the fascinating history behind these coins, the key errors and varieties, and what the current market is paying for them. So stay with me, This is not just about coins, this is about discovering tiny pieces of history that can change your fortune. Let's start with the 2005 Liberty One dime, officially known as the Roosevelt dime. On the front, you've got President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man who led America through the Great Depression and World War II. The word liberty is proudly inscribed, along with the motto "In God We Trust" and, of course, the date, 2005. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, but the 2005 version? Oh, that one has some hidden surprises. First things first, the name Liberty One dime is actually a bit of a collector's nickname. Why? Because on the back of the coin, it doesn't say 10 cents. It simply says *1 dime star dot. It's a term that stirred a lot of curiosity online. Some people have mistaken these dimes for rare misprints or even foreign coins. But the truth is, that's just the official design. It's always said 1 dime on the reverse. Still, that unique phrasing adds a touch of mystery that collectors love. But here's where it gets really exciting. Not all 2005 dimes are created equal. There are some that have rare mint errors, and those are the ones that can be worth serious cash. One of the most sought-after errors is the off-center strike, where the design is literally struck off the center of the coin, often leaving parts of the design missing and creating a crescent-like edge. Depending on how off-center the strike is and how visible the date remains, these dimes can sell for $1.50 to over $1.50. Another key one is the *clipped planchet error. That's when a portion of the coin is literally missing, as if someone took a bite out of it. These mint errors are real and can go for $100 or more. You also want to watch for the missing clad layer error, especially if the coin looks copperish instead of its usual silver shine. This can happen when the nickel layer doesn't bond properly, and you're left with a copper-looking dime. These can sell for $200 or more, depending on condition and certification. So, before you spend that dime, take a real good look. Now let's talk about the 2005 Lincoln cents, also known as pennies. You might think, it's just a penny. But trust me, some 2005 pennies are making serious noise in the numismatic world. Here's WHY. In 2005, the U.S. Mint produced billions, yes, billions, of Lincoln cents. Most were made at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But even in such massive numbers, a few slipped through with errors that now make them worth a small fortune. One of the most valuable ones is the double die obverse. That's when the design on the front, especially the word liberty or in God we trust, appears doubled. These errors are rare, and collectors pay hundreds for strong examples. A high-grade 2005 double-die penny can fetch up to $300 or more, especially if it's certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC. Another one to look for is the die cracks, which create raised lines or veins on the coin, usually across Lincoln's face or the fields of the coin. These aren't as valuable as double dies, but they are still collectible, and can sell for $5 to $25, depending on severity. Now you might be wondering, how much can your 2005 dimes or pennies really be worth today? Well, let's talk real-world values. A regular circulated 2005 Roosevelt dime is worth just face value, 10 cents. Same goes for the 2005 penny, it's still technically worth 1 cent. But coins in mint state condition **, especially if they grade MS65 or higher, can be worth a lot more. A certified 2005 Roosevelt dime in MS67 condition can sell for $20 to $50. That's 200 to 500 times its face value. A 2005 penny in high mint states, say, MS-67 red can sell for $100 to $300, especially if it has full luster and no contact marks. But those are just the regular ones. The real jackpots are the era coins off centers, doubled dies, clipped planchets, and more. These rare varieties are hot in the current coin market, especially among collectors and eBay resellers. And the demand is only growing, especially as more people get into coin hunting, metal detecting, and numismatics. Alright, now let me show you how to check your change like a pro. Step 1. Grab a magnifying glass or a coin loop. This will help you spot fine details like doubling, mint marks, and die cracks. Step 2. Check the Liberty lettering, "In God We Trust," the date, and the mint mark on the front. These areas are where doubling or striking errors most commonly show up. Step 3. Flip it over. For dimes, check the torch and the words "1 dime" for any unusual spacing or distortions. For pennies, check the Lincoln Memorial or any raised areas that look out of place. And if you think you've got something rare, don't clean the coin. That can destroy its value. Instead, store it safely in a plastic flip or holder and get it appraised by a professional or submit it to a grading service. If you've made it this far, congratulations, you're now one step closer to being a coin pro. Who knew a tiny 2005 dime or penny could be hiding such big secrets? Now it's your turn. Go check your change, dig through old jars, and look for those Liberty 1 dimes and rare Lincoln pennies. Who knows? You might be sitting on a hidden gem worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more awesome coin content, and turn on that bell so you never miss a hidden treasure. Drop a comment below and let me know what coins you found or what you're hunting for next. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and always look twice at your change. You never know what history, or fortune, is right in your pocket.